it's your girl Taylor back with another video. Today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day. This is going to be a vegan meal plan for the day and it has super easy recipes. I have been loving watching these type of videos lately. I got all these recipes from Meal Prep Pro. It's just an app that you guys can download and it has a whole bunch of recipes, and that's just what I went on for today to look up these recipes, because I know one of the biggest parts with eating healthy for me is not eating the same things repetitively all the time. Whenever I watch these videos, I don't really like to see people talk a lot in the beginning. I'm gonna go ahead and get right into the video and we can catch up at the end.
Starting off with breakfast, the most important meal of the day, we're making chocolate peanut butter chia pudding. So you're gonna take 3 tablespoons of chia seeds and 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder. I don't know how I misread this, but I ended up adding 2 tablespoons, but it was still just as good, girl. We are not mad at a little bit of extraness. Next, you can add any type of syrup you like. I use the Torani sugar-free caramel syrup. Chocolate and caramel are like besties, so, I know it's my bestie. And next, you're gonna take any type of plant-based milk that you'd like. You can add oat milk, but I used almond milk for mine just because I use almond milk more. I get more use out of it. You're gonna go ahead and mix up the ingredients. All of these recipes are from Meal Prep Pro. It's an app where you guys can get some inspiration for your next meal prep day or just any meals you wanna make in general. Next, you're gonna take a yogurt of your choice. I'm using the Kite Hill plant-based yogurt. Mix it up and it's gonna become this nice pudding-like consistency, but you're still gonna let this sit overnight and you're gonna have it in the morning, but this is just kind of like the prep before the morning. Next, you're gonna add some peanut butter. It calls for 2 teaspoons, but I added 1 tablespoon because I'm an extra girl and I needed some extra peanut butter. Can we be mad at her? Absolutely not. Next, you're gonna take some chocolate chips. It calls for 1 1/4 teaspoon, but I just kind of eyeballed it. Again, leave this in your fridge overnight and it's perfect. This was so delicious. And next up, one of my favorites is lunch. We're having jalapeno and lime Buddha bowls. I'm so excited for this. This was delicious. You're gonna need 1 cup of vegetable stock. You're gonna add that to a pot, bring it to a boil, and then you're gonna add in your quinoa. So this was really good. You add some turmeric in the water as well while that cooks and put it to the side while it cools. Next, you're gonna go ahead and cut up your lime, take some vegan mayonnaise. I used 1/4 tablespoon, add it to your bowl. I used about 1/4 of a jalapeno and I just chopped it up. I like the little crunch of the jalapeno, so I didn't chop them up too fine. Next, you're gonna add your vegan mayo. You're gonna take some lime juice, some cilantro, and then you're gonna add some chili powder on top. Those are the jalapenos. You're gonna add some chili powder on top. I use chili powder, but it calls for cumin in the recipe, but I like the way the chili powder made it taste. It was delicious. You're gonna put this to the side because now we have to assemble our bowls, girls. So you're gonna take your quinoa. I'm using artesian lettuce versus mixed greens, but you can use whatever greens you wanna use, girl. Add your greens to the bowl and add your quinoa on top. All of these recipes are from the Meal Prep Pro app, so I'll link everything down below so you guys can check it out. Next up, I'm gonna add my cherry tomatoes on top. And I just cut up some extra green onion. You'll see very soon I'm gonna add that on top as well. It was really good and flavorful. Next, you're gonna add your black beans. This is what it ends up looking like, but we cannot forget about our sauce. This added an extra kick. This was so bomb, y'all. It was so filling. It was just absolutely delicious. Last but certainly not least, we have dinner. We're making spice sheet pan tempeh. This is so easy for the women on the go. Instead of cauliflower florets, I just use cauliflower rice, and you're gonna go ahead and take your tempeh and chop it on up. I pretty much just sliced them in half. And then I took some cannelli beans. You can use chickpeas as well, but I accidentally bought cannelli, but they were delicious. And you're gonna take your green beans, add them in. I ended up adding more green beans in later, just some red onion on top of that as well, because I felt like I didn't have enough green beans. So then you're gonna take your olive oil and just sprinkle it on top because you're about to add some spices to this and you're gonna mix it on up. So we're gonna take some turmeric, some salt, and some pepper. That's pretty much all that I use for this. And then you're gonna just mix up your ingredients really well. So this is me adding some more green beans in because I was like, oh, this is definitely not enough green beans. I want all the green beans. So I'm mixing it up again and we're gonna go ahead and add it to our oven sheet so we can throw it in the oven. And you're gonna cook this on 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes until you see the consistency you want. And this is the sauce that I use when I'm done. You can make your own sauce in the recipe, it has one, but I love this one. It's vegan sauce. This was delicious, super easy. Just pop it in the oven and you're good to go.
So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was just super simple, easy recipes that you guys can make. I love to meal prep, but when recipes are as easy as that, then I can just make them as I go throughout my day. The only thing that has to be pre-made the night before is the chia seed pudding. But other than that, you're good to go, and you can make these up as you go and just call it a day, girl. And you can just switch up your recipes. Like, nothing is better when you're eating healthy or trying to be on a weight gain or a weight loss type of diet than having variety in what you're eating. That is just my little tip of the day if you guys are looking to get ready for summer. I don't really like to say get ready for summer. I used to be a big person in getting ready for summer. Like, I'm gonna lose all this weight for summer. And it's like, you put all this pressure on yourself to look good for a season when the goal is adherence, when the goal is consistency, when the goal is to look good all year round. So we're not just getting ready for summer, we're getting ready to become our favorite selves, not just our best selves or our higher selves, because that just seems like it's so far away. Your favorite self can be now. So you don't have to always go out and be like, I want to be my best self, my highest self. Because isn't your favorite self your best self and your highest self in its current state, and just being in the moment and just being here? So that is my tip of the day. I hope you guys really like this video. If you guys want to see more videos like this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. But most importantly, don't forget to keep God first and yourself second, and everything else will fall into place. I love you guys so much. Bye.